question is, when staring at your big goal and it seems like a massive elephant that you can't conquer, what will you do? Well, that's the question, and this podcast, Eat Your Elephant, is here to help you to find the answer that will keep you moving forward and making progress. Because you can eat your elephant one bite at a time. I'm your host, Nick Macy, and let's dive right in. Well, hello, glad you're here. And this podcast is all about conquering those big goals, one step at a time, one bite at a time. But along the way to those big goals, a lot of times there's obstacles and challenges, and sometimes they're really unique to each one of us. So with that, I want to make sure that this podcast, the material, is serving you in the best way possible. And it'd be really cool to get to know you a little bit. To help with both of those, please go to nickmacy.com/survey. Just answer a couple questions. Tell me about your number one biggest challenge that you experience when you're trying to accomplish your goals. And that way, hopefully, I can make sure the material is on topic. And thank you so much for your help with that. Your input is valuable. So on to today's topic. Today, we're talking about this one trait that can help with goals, marriage, and life in general. That sounds pretty great. Spoiler, though, you might not like it. So I believe there's one thing that can lead to many possibilities, wonderful outcomes, and that without it, some of these possibilities and outcomes, wouldn't be possible at all. Now, I've heard about its amazing power in a sermon on marriage. But no, this is not where I started to preach to you about believing in God. What it is it's about this one trait. It's not about pleasing your spouse. At the same time, it might lead to having a better relationship with them. It's one trait, and it's not about productivity or planning or really even taking action. But it can lead to you achieving your big goals and your dreams, the things that you really want in your life. It's not specifically about being healthy and honestly enjoying life. But those things can certainly be a result if you have this trait. If you pursue it and develop it in your life, you can experience those benefits, even though it's not specifically about them. And what I'm talking about, is a well-known key to achieving any big goal and just about any dream that you have. It's not about better planning or mindset, or really, like I said, it's not even really about specifically taking action. At the same time, it can lead to you getting far more of what you want, accomplishing your goals, and even experiencing the life that you want. So what is it? Well, after building it up enough, it's commitment. Commitment. No, like I said, you might not like it. Commitment doesn't always sound like a fun, exciting thing, or the new get-rich-quick scheme or something like that. But when you commit to something, a goal, a person, a lifestyle, a mindset, a purpose, when you commit, you can accomplish great things. See, you accomplish the great things because you don't see a way out. When there's no way out, see, you can be committed. You have to do your best. You have to do everything you possibly can do to make it happen because there is no option to leave, to back out. See, if you have an escape route, if you have a way that you can get out of the situation, then there's not that kind of absolute 100% need requirement to do your absolute best because, well, if it doesn't work out, you got an escape route. So this is where it gets really simple. To make yourself do the things that you need to do in order to accomplish your goals, develop that commitment, committing to your goal and working toward it despite any challenges, obstacles, setbacks, or anything. See, that commitment is what's going to keep you moving forward. And you'll be persistent through those tough times. You'll try one more time, even if you've already failed 50, because you have that commitment. You commit to that person, so you won't even see a way out. When you're not seeing a way out and the other options and all that stuff, well, then taking the actions to do what's necessary in order to be successful is easier. because you don't have another option. Us as humans, we're capable of doing amazing things when we really put our mind, effort, and energy into it. When we have that focused drive, there's all kinds of things that you can accomplish. Your potential is huge when you give it 100% of your best effort. And that's where the commitment comes in. Is when you commit to your goals, you commit to the things that you want in life, and you pursue them with all that you have. That's where the progress, the good stuff, the achievements, that's where you having the life that you want to have and making the progress that you want, that's where it happens. See, those really good things, they don't happen when you have a built-in way out. When you've told yourself that you have an option to not do this. When you have that mindset that, well, it's okay if it happens or it doesn't happen. See, then that absolute best effort, it doesn't come out. Then the resolve to keep moving forward and to keep taking actions and to keep taking those steps, that resolve's not there. And so that when the first challenge or obstacle pops up, without the commitment, you might push through, you might not. It'll be okay either way. I'm not 100% committed, so it's okay if it doesn't work out. Now, yes, it's easier on the mind when we don't have a commitment, when we don't set the expectation on ourselves to succeed and to pursue something with all we have. Then if it doesn't work out, then it's okay. We're off the hook. We don't really have to experience the negative consequences of not hitting our goals, mentally. But that's not going to lead to what you want. That's not going to lead to the goals that you have. You have goals, you have dreams, you have things that you want to accomplish. So make them happen. And committing to them, being 100% committed and determining that this is what's going to happen no matter what, that's what can lead you there. Yeah, there's a little bit more pressure. Yeah, it's not, as convenient and easy at times. Okay, I get that. But you're able to do the things that you want to do. The only thing worse than setting a high goal for yourself and missing it is setting a low goal for yourself, one that doesn't stretch you, that's not exactly what you want, and hitting that. Commit to your goals. Commit to your life. You may even surprise yourself on what you can do. Well, thanks for listening to the Eat Your Elephant podcast. Hope it's helpful. Please do go to nickmazey.com/survey. Tell me about your number one biggest challenge when you're trying to accomplish your goals. Be a huge help. I really appreciate it. And the next episode, we're going to be talking about using a trigger to get back on track. All right, take care.